Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and on the last episode we took care of two of the dungeons there, which is pretty nice. We're moving right along, but we still got a ways to go in this Let's Play, and there's still a whole bunch of stuff left to explore and show and all of that fun stuff. Where we need to head to next is going to be the Turtle Rock area, and you really don't have to go visit this guy. He's there if you need to talk to him, but we don't need to worry about it. What I'd like to do is I want you to look over here. There's a whole area here we haven't really explored, so I might as well go ahead and show that to you. Just watch out for these boulders here. Now, if you go over here, now you may remember this area. Well, I didn't really show it to you much, but you may remember this area from the glitches that we did a while back. Yeah, you remember this bridge area? Yeah, well this time we're actually going to go across it, because there's some stuff over here we really haven't looked at. And now that we've got the hook shot, we can take a look, so that's nice. Now there's a few caves over here, and this upper section here, well you'll see in a moment, will lead us to the Turtle Rock area. But there's a few warp points here, or mirror universe points, or dark world teleports, whatever you want to call them. Which is nice. Now there's a lot of, there's a heavy network of caves through here, and they can be pretty confusing, but I found that they're actually quite simple to figure out. So I thought I'd go ahead and show that in this episode. If you go up through here, you'll go all the way to the top, and that's a pretty quick method to get to the top, and that's pretty nice. And a ferry over here if you need it. And I'm getting hit a bit, so yeah, I may need that. I'm going to go ahead and grab that ferry there. We might need it. Now you can see a couple of little drop points here where you can jump off the ledge. And that is useful, but before we show that, I wanted to go ahead and show you that there's a little bit of an area here where you can go over to the Tower of Hera later on, which is nice. Yeah, we should have a drinking game how many times I say which is nice, you know? But that's alright, whatever. Anyway, got these Moldorm little guys here. For some reason they inhabit the caves a lot. I don't know why, but easy enemies. Well, I said they're easy, but I mean really they shouldn't give you any trouble at this point with a golden sword. And if they've given you trouble, then yeah, you may want to change games. So, anyways, there's a conspicuous hole here, and this is where we get some more rupees. So, it's better than nothing, I'll take it. We really don't need any rupees at this point, but, well, unless if you wanted to grab some, like, extra potion or something like that, which, you know, it's not a bad idea. Especially considering the boss enemies that we're going to have to face. Not the one in Turtle Rock, mind you, but towards the end of the game. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, viewers. Yeah, you know. At least they give us some sort of challenge in this game, right? That's the one thing I was noticing about this game when I was playing through it again, is that the boss enemies aren't really that challenging. Even on the second time I had played through this years and years ago, the only boss that was of any challenge was the last one. And, you know, that's okay. I mean, I would have probably designed a game with a little bit more of a gradual increase in difficulty, but, you know, the game is still fun, you know. And by the way, there are a few mods and hacks of this game that I am interested in playing, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do just yet, but I'm trying to get through these games first, and then we'll move on. But there's a lot of content I want to get through, viewers. Trust me on that. So let me go down here, and if you look through here, we got some extra rupees, which, you know, they're giving us rupees a lot. Of course, at this point of the game, it's not like we need the rupees, unless we wanted to buy a whole bunch of potions, and buy a whole bunch of arrows, and that sort of stuff. Now, these fairies, by the way, respawn, so if you need fairies, it's easy to just go back through here, so I wanted to show that. I didn't go through here by accident, viewers. I definitely wanted to show you that the fairies were available, if you needed them. There's still a whole lot of, well, let me get rid of these Tektites here. There's still some cave networks we haven't talked about yet, so I'll show that to you. Now over here, you'll see a little area here where we can't exactly access or reach. You know. Except if we use the hookshot. And here are some more fairies if you need them. So you really don't have to go to that other spot to get infinite fairies. You really could just go up there and get all the fairies you want. So, that's okay. I almost said this is nice again. Alright, so we got those rupees there, and we've got a bit of this cave network to explore left, so... Oh, we're not done in this episode. There's still something that we need to explore in Turtle Rock, and you'll see. Now, here's a little store if you're interested in it, but I'm not, so I'm going to move along. Nothing to worry about there. Now, I think I might have gotten a potion at that point. Just because I was worried, so... If you saw the rupees go down, that's why. No, I didn't die or anything. This whole run was a deathless run, thankfully. Yeah, I don't care about spoiling that. I mean, it's pretty obvious that I'm going to try to at least not die in this game. I really don't like those enemies that will just turn to stone, and there's not a whole lot we can do about that. But if you jump down here, we've got an extra little cave area that we haven't really explored left. No, just kidding. We've already explored that. But I just wanted to show you how to get to that area, if you were interested. Of course, it doesn't take much effort to get back up to the top, so I'm not really worried. And I apologize, viewers, if this is a little tedious, but I don't really lose you, because these caves can be a little confusing if you've never looked at them before. Really, honestly, they're not, but I just don't want to be mean, you know. Do a whole lot of jump cuts, and you're like, where the hell am I, you know? Now here, we've got the entrance to Turtle Rock, and a little bit of a hammer puzzle there. So all you gotta do is just find the right one. Now the only bad thing is that if you make a mistake, you have to go off screen and go back on screen again, which sucks. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Let's try that again. And this is a nice entrance to the Dark World. But we're going to need that entrance. Now here, we just have to use Quake, which is where our Quake medallion comes in. So yes, it's required to beat the game. But fortunately, the Quake medallion's easy to get, so... Now, we could go ahead and go into Turtle Rock, but I'm not going to do that just yet. There's still some stuff over here that I wanted to explore, so... Just thought I'd, you know, show you what that looks like. I really haven't shown you what it looks like over here in the Dark World, and there's a lot of cool stuff over here. Now this looks kind of like a dead end, but really it's kind of a little puzzle for your hook shot. So don't get rid of all these skeletons or skulls just yet. Now you can't just reset by going back to the beginning there, so... There's a bunch of rupees here, so... It's nice that they give you that, I suppose. Now, of course, that's just pointless. I was just being silly there. There's also another treasure chest down there with some rupees that I really didn't show. yet, so let me go ahead and take a look at that. So I guess if you had any difficulty with anything. Also, there's a little bombable area up there. Don't worry about that just yet, viewers. We'll worry about that later. Oh, never mind. If you do the Ether magic, you'll actually see a hidden pathway there, so, yeah. I got you, viewers. I thought you were, I bet you thought I was just gonna completely move on, but no. I figured I might as well show this off, since I'm here. I mean, there's really no other way to get here, so, and remember that Ether magic, too. That's gonna become very useful later on. So it's nice that they show us that little trick, or at least make us think about that trick anyway. Now here we got a great fairy, so that's nice. Yeah, I said that's nice again, didn't I? Oops. And more fairies. So, yeah, if you need fairies, you can find them all over the place here. At this point, I would probably just stock up on fairies or magic or, you know, just in case, because you never know. You might screw up. Now here we've got a another piece of heart, and you'll notice there that we've got another piece of heart to find left, one left in the map, so, yeah. It's in the general neighborhood. And I like this part here where you jump all the way over, so... Might as well start exploring the cave network in the Dark World. Now we've got a big cave network here, so... And you got more of these little rubber octopus looking things. I don't like them very much. Not much you can do about them either. There's a nice little column puzzle here. Some extra bombs anyway. Which we really don't need, but the Ether magic, sorry, not the Ether magic, the magic decanter, we'll definitely take that. I'll definitely take that. And I can't really do much else in this part of the cave, so we'll move on. So let's jump down here. Geronimo. Now here's another little store if you need some magic or whatever. I don't think I've ever bought hearts in my life in any Zelda game. Except maybe once, just to say I've done it. But, you know, it's there if you need it, I suppose. I guess if you really want to waste money, you can do that. Now this will just lead down here to this section. Now you could do the little trick where you do the bombing with the sword out, like I showed you in, I think it was in the Tower of Hera where we got the Moon Pearl. Or not the Moon Pearl. Yeah, it was the Moon Pearl. But that's just going to really take you over to that side anyway, so I figured there's no point. Also, I do have an intention of showing the Chris Houlihan room, I'm just not sure when, and it'll probably be a bonus episode. Without a doubt. Really, all we have to do now is to go through Turtle Rock, and that'll be in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.